Hello, thank you for joining me today. My name is Mandy and this is my Mandy Yoga. Today we'll work on our bound angle pose. So you'll need a blanket or a towel works. This is just a simple beach towel and you have it folded up so that we have a good amount of space, maybe about an inch of thickness, to where you can find your way sitting on the edge of that, and not so where you're feeling like you're going to slip off, but just feeling like you're nice and supported, and bring this so that it's kind of further back on your mat. That way you have lots of space for your feet out in front of you and your ankles won't be against the floor, they'll be on your mat. And you can always put some more cushion under your ankles if needed. We'll start by bringing the soles of our feet together. And I have them a good distance away from me here. And we'll just find, just to begin, just to be here. Maybe just enjoying just this moment with this breath. Maybe closing your eyes. And hands can be tops of your thighs. They can also be here at your belly. And we'll slowly, on our exhale, so maybe bringing hands onto your legs in front of you, we'll slowly hinge at our hips and lead with our chest hinging forward. And your forward fold here. And you choose, so you can relax down as much as you choose, or you can make a little bit more space by bringing your head and neck up. But we can still get this hinge here at our hips and this leading with the chest as our forward fold. And we'll slowly make our way up. Once you're all the way up, let's find a little bit of movement in our pose. So we can start with just kind of finding a little bit of shifting side to side, kind of swaying movements. And you can make these movements as big as you choose. So you can even lift opposite knees and kind of find here what feels good. So maybe this feels good for you, or maybe this isn't quite enough. You could always try, or we kind of bring ourselves forward, kind of shifting and kind of leading with our chest once more from side to side. And it's kind of like a rainbow kind of shape. So from our right to our left, but we bring ourselves a little bit forward. So there's also, this might be good for you, or maybe if depending on how far along you are, you might be able to do full circles. Just remember, you can kind of take your body with you. I always think of those little weeble wobbles and how we take just as much space and as much time as we need. And we can make some full circles here. And you decide. So you decide if you feel good in a space, you may stay there for a moment, maybe pause and breathe, and then keep going. If you think about it, try to do it on the other side too. So if you can kind of find that same balance of space, maybe pause there. And we just continue moving as we see fit. So with your breath, you don't have to be moving with exhales and inhales in certain places, but just kind of moving at the pace that you choose, leading with how you feel in your breath. We'll find some stillness, and let's find the opposite direction. So you choose how much you would like to get into it. So you can bring hands anywhere that's comfortable for you. Knees is a good option. I like shins, but we just find where we feel good here. If you I've been slipping off my blanket a little bit, so I'm going to adjust. And we'll find one more round. And then stillness once more. So get back to sitting up tall. And then on your exhale, relax down. And then slowly make your way up. You can always kind of bounce the knees if that's feeling good for you instead of some bigger movements. Sometimes smaller, subtle movements are more for you. And then if you just kind of want to hang out here, you can take your blocks to support you underneath of your knees. And maybe you'd like to bring hands to the tops of your legs, tops of your thighs. Maybe you can even bring palms up, or maybe even hands to your belly. And this position is especially helpful during our last trimester. It's always good for all three, though. It's good for daily life in general. So those times that you find you want to sit on the floor, but you don't know which way to sit, here's a good one. And so thank you for joining me for our bound angle pose today. Again, my name is Mandy, and this is my Mandy Yoga. There is also another video that runs through the 6 movements of the spine in a bound angle position. I encourage you to look at that because it incorporates a little bit more movement. It's a little bit longer video for you as well. And I have lots of other videos if you're interested in finding more of an extended practice to add to your life. And whenever you find you need yoga in your day, you can always just find a nice short video. So there's different lengths and different practices to suit individual needs. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.